Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. The Pandorans have sent a Bereth over to raid or attempt to raid this Synedrian haven, so we're going to intercept it in just a moment. We have we have more trouble going on up at Nanu Haven. So we have the A-team on the way up there. They're going to sit there mostly until we've done this, and we're probably going to send the Sludge Slipper up to try and help out as much as possible. And in the meantime, the B-team, in fact, the B-team's rested enough. We can get them out exploring. So let's do that. You guys can head on out. Right. Let's do this air combat. Now, I think it's got acid launchers on it and a ram. I don't care too much about anything else on there. But the acid launchers are going to be a pain. Threat level extreme. I think that's pretty accurate. What do we want to go in with? Probably going in with the Nomad and the Artemis. See if we can knock out one of these. I could even go in with the Sludge Slipper first, knowing that it's going to retreat. That's not a bad plan. Okay, so the heavy cannon is going to be like handy enough, but this is going to be painful. We're going to have to be ready on the disengage. Ooh, yeah, straight off the bat, that's really painful. Right, let's slow this down. Decent amount of damage on it. Cool, one of them is gone. That's enough for you. That is enough for you to have done your job. You can retreat and go and get healed up somewhere. So the Battle Hawk will take on the job next and go after the other acid spit. We could just try and hammer it down entirely, but I think it's better if we stop it blasting acid out. That's unfortunate. Is this going to hit us? Yes, it is, so we're going to want to leave in a moment. That'll do. Let's go. Okay, we didn't suffer too much damage, but we've got rid of all of the acid stuff. So, in theory, our remaining Sweetmaster can take out that ram, ignore the spikes, and we're good to go. That's a great start. Cool. We are home free. Now, at the moment, the spikes that it's flinging out can't actually get through our armor, and that's why I like this combination that we've got set up. 120 tech. Synedrian like us more. And
you seem to be genuinely on our side, and everyone here at Synedrion really appreciates that. Please understand that we are cautious with organizations such as the Phoenix Project, not because we're trying to be obstinate, but because we've had some pretty terrible experiences that we'd prefer not to repeat.
I can understand that.
I have high hopes for an alliance between the Phoenix Project and Synedrion. So my advice is this. What would be really helpful right now would be a more direct demonstration of your support. That could really win some hearts and minds.
Really?
At this moment, we have a couple of really important projects running. The sort that could actually change the future, like improving our mist-repelling tech, which may allow us to peacefully coexist with the new ecology, or deploying a new breed of modified plant to help us reclaim the planet for ourselves. Believe me when I say we've had a lot of debates about which approach is better, and there are some pretty opinionated factions forming. In any case, we're lacking enough people to support both projects at once, and it's a bit of a deadlock. So if you could lend a hand with one of them, that would mean a lot.
Normally I lean towards the mist repellers. Let's go for the planet is ours and we should take direct control.
So, you're more on Nikolai's side of this debate, are you? He's one of the terraformers, the faction that believes in, well, I suppose you could call them radical humanists. They believe we should be unafraid to seize power for the people, to assert the supreme value of human life and civilization. Zara, on the other hand, oh dear, I'm involving you in Synedrian drama, aren't I? My apologies.
Oh, you are.
Good luck with the mission.
Cool. So we've got a diplomatic mission from Synedrian. Anu is not going to like that, but we're about to help Anu out, so that's not really that much of a problem. Also, it means that the A-team is going to be able to come and join and help out over here, and that is going to pretty much sort us out in terms of restoring their rep. Right, the Swoop Masters. It's worth us rearming it. Let's bring it down here. And hopefully the Behemoth doesn't... hopefully the Behemoth doesn't end up doing anything too nasty. You guys are almost in position. Right, with that, we can start making missiles. So who has a missile launcher? Or who can take a missile launcher, I should say. You could get one, but you're not going to be skilled with it. You definitely could get one, and you would be skilled with it, so it's worth making at least one. It's a shame you can't just, like, drag to manufacture the weapon. That would be pretty handy. Let's filter this down. Okay. It doesn't actually take that much. We're going to want at least 2, but I'll just see how many others we may want. And really, it's going to depend on who's going where. So Leave is going to want one. And you get Boom Blast next level, so that's going to be pretty good timing, actually. Rafa should probably have one. But I suppose it's not strictly necessary. Muse can get one if we change the body armor over. Don't know if that's really worth it though. So I think probably just one more. Yeah, Kirsty's not going to want one. Yep, just one more. So in the manufacturing, we'll get a second Fury on the go, and that's for each of our heavies. That's going to be fine. Ooh, excuse me, blimey. Okay. So A-team, your craft is a bit damaged, but that's fine. You're just going to move in. Battlehawk will bring you down here so you're in a better position to fight. And we'll try and wait as long as we can before helping out over here. In the meantime, over at the B team, the mines exploration site. Our operatives are set down near an abandoned mining complex. The machinery has been left to rust, and no sign of anyone alive or dead. And the place has been picked clean. Searching the mine itself might yield better results, but after years of abandonment, it may no longer be stable. A bit like me. Right. Or the rest of our team, I should say. Let's definitely search the mines and the complex. This is interesting. So it's got search the mining complex. All right, yeah. Mining complex, or the mine shaft, or the mines and the complex. Yeah, we're going to do both. Search was exhausting and there was a small accident. but we've recovered several caches of useful resources. So everyone has suffered a tiny bit of damage. It gets split amongst people rather than being isolated to an individual, which is kind of amusing. And everyone's got a little bit more tired off the back of that. Right, we are going to keep pushing south. And there's also this Fort Kahina we can go to. Let's actually get someone going there right now. Are we going to make it in time? Potentially, is the answer. Let's bring you across. Oh, Pandorans have initiated a raid flight. That's not good. Where is it going? Go direct. I think it's this haven we need to secure. This is going to be a lot more difficult than the previous one. Oh, I think we're just going to make it in time. It's going to be tight. Mere anarchy. According to a rumour, a man in a Synedrian haven killed several people while hallucinating that he was being pulled into a tomb by the ghoulish creatures that had been haunting his dreams for several weeks. There's a similar rumour about a woman in a New Jericho haven killing her family. It's not clear whether these two are similar incidents, or whether both rumours are based on the same event. Now, this is interesting, right? So, a man in a Synedrian haven killed several people while hallucinating. Okay, so we must have expressed it afterwards. What's certain is the reports of visual and auditory hallucinations are increasing. Havens in the mist can become infested instead of destroyed when attacked by Pandorans. Infested havens will accelerate the Pandoran evolution. Haven defense ratings higher, rewards from Haven defense missions lower. I'm wondering if this is different to the one that we just had notice of. If so, they are out of sync. Yeah, it looks like they're out of sync. Alright, let's get in, save this haven before we lose our opportunity. And, yeah, should be pretty straightforwards. That last moment of loading takes absolutely ages. I hope it's not loaded anything too large. Alright, so normal tactical plan. Look around for any Haven defenders, seeing as they are friendly with us at the moment. There's a priest over there, and that's all we can see right now. So that priest is pretty far away from us. It would be good to get some high ground so we've got an idea of what's going on the map. So let's get Isaac up first. And interestingly, we don't get to see anything from up here.
I'm going.
That is not what I was expecting at all. Okay, Mario. In fact, before we do any movement, let's get Frenzy going.
My turn. Here I come.
Mario, go grab this person. We're going to start running you towards the exit, but we'll use you to scout as you go. So this side at the moment looks pretty clear.
Yeah.
Let's get Becky in up to this one. And this civilian can actually scout all the way to the end. Okay, first Pandoran spotted. And there's another one right here. Okay, it's just a regular Myrmidon. We could back up. There's a defender. Go run towards the defender. What we could do is get to here and then fling a turret forwards. Maybe even get it... Oh, can't quite get it up because of the thing. I suppose we can put it up over here, which is better than nothing. Yeah, get it up on the roof. Everyone loves a roof turret. Xavier, I think I'm going to bring you over this right-hand side. We can touch and grab that guy. And this guy, we're actually going to... get through here, I think. Next up, Mario. We're going to carry you on moving. I'd like to get you to here for now. Ball, you're not in a great position for going after these ones. Let's get Kirsty in, see if we can grab them and get them moving towards the exit. Straight down the edge, let's make sure that there's nothing down here. That's what I wanted to check. These guys are so useful for scouting.
What's our plan?
And Hick, our most willful person. I think we're going to get you up high.
Sprinting to position.
And Bowl, you can just move forwards. Lovely, that's all right for a turn, I'd say. I kind of want to bring Kirsty forwards a little bit. But Xavier, you can stay where you are, because that is reasonable distance between you and this guy. So let's see what they have. We know there's the Myrmidon. It's coming in, going after the civilian. Who may not actually live through this turn, but he's doing a job, you know? Yeah, he's gonna die pretty sharpish. First civilian dead. That's a shame. I thought he wouldn't quite have the movement to be able to do that. Ooh. Okay. We have a panicked civilian, and we know that there's a siren in there, and there's an acorn over that side. That's very nasty. And another Myrmidon. Painful. Right. You can get out before you bleed out.
I'm here.
Xavier, I think we're going to have to get you in here and try and do something about this shield bearer. Does he have poison? He does not. So if we take out his arm,
Moving to coordinates.
he can't attack. So that's okay. This civilian, I would love to get him out, but I just don't think he's quite got the movement to do it. Let's have a look at other problems we can immediately deal with. You do not have pain, Chameleon, but you are touched by the void. We don't know what that's going to do just yet.
Channel open.
We could do this as
Targeting.
2 snipes.
Nice.
So he's going to spawn an Umbra on death. That was kind of terrible. Kind of terrible in the worst way. That priest did absolutely nothing. It's highly disappointing. Right, this Myrmidon has got nothing in it. So we could get in and shotgun it point blank, get it done. We know that there's a siren somewhere in here. So being close is going to be dangerous.
Ready to fire. Nice.
Simple job. Turret. Go blap. Good job, turret. Doing what you need to. Isaac. From up here... I wonder whether you can actually... Oh, you can sort of do that. It's not amazing, but it can work. Just working out which moves are going to be the most beneficial for us. Setting up an Overwatch for the Siren when it inevitably comes round here is going to be good. You can't quite make it out this turn, which is a shame. We could put you up on the roof, though, which might give you an opportunity to do some scouting for us. And get everyone their willpower back. Stay by the priest. You can tuck yourself in here. Okay, that's going to potentially walk round. If we back away this way, it's going to put the most distance between us and it. How long is that going to take to bleed out? It's on 12, so not enough time. But we can step forwards, we could do like a pistol shot on it. And then still get an Overwatch shot over this way. Ooh, we can mind control it. Alright, yeah, do that. Let's send it round and get it to start stabbing. It can't start stabbing, but at least it can scout. Okay, that did not scout for us at all. Well, that was a waste. At this point, I'd say just go on Overwatch for there. Civilian, you're going to stay where you are. Isaac, I think I'm going to bring you across and try and get you to Overwatch down here as well. Okay, back to this guy. We know he's going to die. We just need him to die in a very specific way.
Confirming target. Succeeded.
Cool, he's actually going to bleed out on their turn. That's better than I thought it was going to be. And he is blocking the way for this to potentially come round. So if we pull up to here...
Be right there. On my way.
And back up a little bit further. That's not bad. Hick, we're going to get your big Overwatch going down here. I really hope that that this is worthwhile. Becky! That's just a regular Myrmidon. I think getting in and smacking it is going to be fun. It's going to put you in a dangerous position for the big Tamale, but you are safe from that at least. Wondering whether it's worth doing anything there at all, or if we just go after this Berserker. Right, this Berserker, 9 willpower. Mate, you are going to give it your all. Got him in the leg. I love it. Right. You don't have gun guitar, but that's fine. I'm just going to leave you right next to this thing engaging it. That works for me. Becky, having successfully negotiated that position, swing around a little bit further this way. Actually, you can go one further. Right, I think we're good. Okay, so the priest has mind-controlled that, which is not helpful. But it's also not the worst thing ever, so... Umbra's going to appear soon enough. We can set up an Overwatch for it. This guy should be running away. And unexpectedly, a very expected acid spit. Now that's just disgusting. Oh my god, just give it a rest. Ah! Okay, so we have a little bit of people panicking, running around, headless chickening. But this is not a problem yet. We know that there's going to be an Umbra appear there. We know that there is a Siren doing Psychic Scream inside. Turret, do turrety things. That's pretty good. We'll get the defender to finish this off. And then we can actually dash across a bit to to get us closer for maybe moving in over here. This civilian needs to leave the area. Now, for what's going on in here, I don't know the best way we can do this. I'm really tempted to jump Isaac over and see if we can get in a place where we can just drop down next turn. So, like, maybe to here?
On it.
Because if we're close by, next turn we drop down and we go at point blank range. It's what I'm thinking. We're going to set up for the Overwatch over here. So Mario, get your cool Overwatch in place.
Ready, willing, and able.
Kirsty, you are also going to be joining this Overwatch party.
Nothing's getting past me.
Okay, Xavier, kind of want to bring you round this way.
Double time.
That seems reasonable. Aline. You're potentially going to panic. So maybe... Get up high.
I'm gonna try dashing.
Okay, at least we have an understanding where it is in that building. It's going to run out of willpower eventually. Becky, could I get you in position to be able to see it, maybe? If I get you to here... Yes, maybe.
Looking for an angle.
Maybe is the I mean, I'd like to think that's able to see, but let's try going a bit low with it. I mean, we definitely killed the thing, but I don't know if that was a good end result. Right. In fact, it is a good result because that is no longer its sole purpose. We could grab the priest and then go on Overwatch with Hick.
Quickly!
Interesting, because he's panicked, we don't get him. Well, we'll still do that Overwatch. And hopefully that hasn't caused us any trouble. Okay, Psychic Scream, it's pain in the arse. But here's our Overwatch party.
Oh! My head. I can't breathe.
Oh, that's not a good place to run down to.
What's the plan?
How much willpower have you got left? 6. So you can do it again, which is not good. I feel like I need to set up for it coming through that
Attempting to reposition.
little cut point.
Whatever happens, I mustn't blink.
Okay. The Anu Berserker. If we're going to send you in, you're going to go that way. So we'll dash to here. The Anu Berserker is a bit of a sacrificial berserker at this point. Not going to lie. It is not going to be their finest hour. Yeah, shoot the tail. Maybe I should have shot the cylinder behind it. I don't know if it will explode though. I want you to stand in the way so we don't get absolutely mullered. That's what I'm wanting. Civvy, it's time you got out of here. This thing is in a really annoying place because we can't get proper angles on it, and it's just got the panic mechanism for getting us out of the way. Saviour. I can get you up on the roof. Let's do that. If it does scream at us one more time, then it's going to run out of willpower. Kirsty, I'm kind of tempted to come forwards and grab this and then go on Overwatch. Don't get any closer than that. Mario. You too can attempt the overwatching. Bowl, I think I'm actually going to get you to just come out and kill this guy. We don't mind getting marked for death by him. My turret isn't showing up down here. That's a bit strange. Oh, it's probably because Helene panicked. I reckon that's, yeah, reverted to AI control. Interesting. Alright, that's all we can do for this turn. Don't heal the civilian! The civilian's on their way out! Okay, it's decided that it can't go anywhere, so that's fine. Right, let's do some takedowns. It's a decent whack. Is it going to be enough? We can get a decent shot on its tail with the shotgun.
Targeting. Took one down.
And the haven is secure. Not bad. Little bit problematic in some of the intricacies and nuance, but overall that went okay. Anu like us 6 more, which actually evens us out. That's brilliant. The others dislike us a little bit, but that's not too bad. Although New Jericho has dropped quite a bit because of the Synedrian mission as well. Failed to identify the origin of the attack. That's a bit of a shame. What can we do to try and help that? I don't think we've got any. I suppose we could reactivate this base. Yeah, let's go ahead and activate it. Right, no, don't move. Stay where you are. What I wanted to do was, we don't care about the store, let's demolish that. We do care about the living quarters, we do care about the vehicle bay. We want a satellite uplink, and that's probably all we want here. So this is going to have living quarters and medical bay. It's very, very useful once it gets up and working. Sludge Slipper, I need you down here helping with this combat. 5-figure discount, I'm going to bring you down as well, but you can just kind of park over here. And for this this combat and everything else, I think we're going to have to wait until next time because we're unfortunately out of time for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. See you soon.